Hey everybody, I got a video here for you tonight. A lot has been made of December 21st, 2012. A lot of hysteria, and a lot of it is centered on the Mayans and what they had to say, the end of the world, whatever want people gather from that. I just thought it would be interesting to tell you what the ancient Egyptians themselves had to say about this date. And I found a very good article with a lot of correct information. It was well written, and I'm going to share it with you. This is entitled Giza, the Stellar Observation Deck, and it's written by Audrey Fletcher. This is ancientegypt.hypermart.net. I think I got that right, and I'll leave the link below. It says this: the seventh age, the age of Aquarius. Soon we will be entering the age of Aquarius. According to the calculations of the ancient Egyptians, this will be as follows. The seventh age, the winter equinox in the procession of the ages of the zodiac, the beginning of a new galactic season, the beginning of a new trinity or triad of ages. The age of Aquarius will dawn when the winter equinox in the procession of the ages of the zodiac takes place at the sunrise on December 21st of 2012. The beginning of a new age was considered to be the process of purification by the ancient Egyptians. The Great Conjunction will occur when four celestial events in time converge and synchronize. Time and coordination must be precise. And they give a little diagram here of what the sky will look like at 6:48 a.m. on the 21st of December 2012, when this Great Conjunction marking the dawn of the age of Aquarius occurs. Now a little further on here, it says this: the four celestial events in time that will converge to mark the dawn of the age of Aquarius, and which can only be viewed with precision from latitude 30 degrees north, will be the rising winter solstice sun. This will be viewed from Earth as half above and half below the horizon. The bisecting line across the Milky Way. The line that appears to bisect the Milky Way is in fact the horizon. The celestial hemisphere above the horizon is the dome of the sky, which will be visible at the time of the Great Conjunction at 6:48 a.m. on the 21st of December. The celestial hemisphere below the horizon will not be visible. According to the ancient Egyptians, the Milky Way was considered to be the celestial Nile. The river Nile was the earthly water of life to the ancient Egyptians. Without the Nile, there would have been no great ancient Egyptian civilization. The Milky Way, the celestial Nile, was their spiritual water of life. The Milky Way represented the waters of life in which the tree of life had its roots. Referring back to the simulation of the Great Conjunctions, you will discover the origin of the creation myth of the Egyptians. They explain the origin of the universe in terms of a primordial ocean called Nun. It wasn't flat, rather it was in the shape of a cosmic egg. And from this cosmic egg was born the primeval hill called Nu. The tree of life is written, on the tree of life is written, I am the plant which comes from Nu, my mother is Nut. Notice how the northern hemisphere in the sacred Mount Nu has risen out of the waters of Nun. The Milky Way, the tree of life, is the central invisible line which joins the north and south celestial poles and around which the sky appears to pivot. The reflection is in the nether world of the gods. The celestial globe is in the shape of a cosmic egg. The ecliptic. This is the apparent course of the sun over the sky over a one-year period. In reality, it is the Earth moving around the sun over a one-year period which causes the illusion, and also the seasons. The constellation of Sagittarius. This is very important. This aspect of the Great Conjunction is of paramount importance because Sagittarius is the gateway to the center of our galaxy. This is the opening or portal to the netherworld in mythology. The galaxy to which Earth belongs is called the Milky Way. It is a flat spiral galaxy except at the center where it bulges. You can actually see this bulge formed by the internal dotted lines of the Milky Way where the sun is rising in the constellation of Sagittarius on the computer simulations. This is the galactic stellar womb from which the rest of the galaxy was conceived and born. Today, the womb is estimated to contain 200 billion suns. Sagittarius can be equated to the entrance of the birth canal of the galaxy. When the sun is in Sagittarius as part of the Great Conjunction, it is fathering a new age. And it says this: as already noted, the Great Conjunction can only be viewed with precision from the latitude 30 degrees north, a fact which brings us to another lost secret of the ancient Egyptians, the guardians of time. The Great Pyramid of Giza, which stands on the latitude 30 degrees north, is the perfect viewing point of the Great Conjunction. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built as a stellar observation deck for the Great Conjunction of December 21st, 2012. It says, let us imagine that we are standing on an observation platform that has been erected on top of the Great Pyramid. What would we expect to see at 6:48 a.m. on December 21st, 2012 in the direction of east-southeast? Well, the sun is rising from its baptism in the waters of the Milky Way, the celestial Nile, a sign of the sun's purification upon leaving the age of Pisces, and also the consecration of the new age of Aquarius. The Milky Way is straddling the full 360 degrees of the horizon. The belt of the Milky Way is bisected by the horizon. The visible section of the Milky Way above the horizon is reflected like a mirror image below the horizon, as above, so below. Similarly, the sun is reflected in the waters of the Milky Way, the celestial Nile. The sun is going right across the center of the Nile on 6:48 on December 21st. It's pretty clear what they mean. The southern hemisphere is a reflection of the northern hemisphere. Since the northern hemisphere is in the heavens, then the earth, as the southern hemisphere, must be a reflection of the heavens, as above, so below. It says Venus is dipping her toes in the waters of the Milky Way also. Like Venus, we too will dip our toes in the waters of life in the early years of the Age of Aquarius. At first, we will be apprehensive of the new experience, and perhaps a little frightened, but as our confidence in the new age increases, we will tread deeper, finally becoming totally immersed in the Age of Aquarius. And it wraps it up this way. The Great Conjunction, when the sun fathers a new age, will last for only a split second of time. Nearly 3 hours later, at 9:34 a.m., the sun will be risen, and the new child of the Age of Aquarius will have been born. As with the virgin births of Jesus and others, the Father is God the Son. However, in the instance, this child is conceived in the womb of Sagittarius, the mother. The child is the newborn son, or son, either way you want to write it, of God in the Age of Aquarius. God the Father and God the Son are one and the same. They are both the Son. In the new Age of Aquarius, the sun is risen, and the sun is risen, spelled both ways. December 21st, 2012 does not mark the end of the world. It is not a time for mass hysteria. The timing marks an apparent event which occurs because of the precession. The winter equinox solstice occurs on every December 21st, but as many of us are about our Christmas preparations at the time, we do not even notice its passing. The year 2012 will be no different. There is nothing to fear. So, I just thought that was very interesting. Gives a lot of good information on that date and what the ancient Egyptians had to say about it. And I just thought that was very interesting. Hope you did too. Have a nice night.